property taxes and that 2023 tax notification that you have received in your mailbox or going to receive here soon. I want to take a little bit of time today to talk through money saving tips on what to do with that notification, things to check to make sure that with these rising real estate values that we've saved you as much money as possible on that bill. So first thing is you want to either look out for that coming in the mail, or if you're looking online, you'll take your county name and then put CAD or CAD, and you can go just Google that and pull up your county Central Appraisal District's website. Pop in your property address and pull up, and you'll either see that the 2023 value has been posted or it's not yet there. If you're not in there, you'll have it in the next couple of weeks. So a couple things that we are looking for on this notice. This is the notice that the county is telling you what they're going to tax you for this coming real estate property tax bill that we'll have out in October or later this year. So they give you a protest period of 30 days where you can say you don't agree with it to get that value changed. So the things we're looking for on this notice, making sure, number one, that you have all the exemptions that you need, that you are entitled to, and to receive tax discounts. So an exemption is something that the county gives you that allows you to drop your property taxes or have a savings based on a specific criteria. Main one that we see is a homestead discount. Homestead means you live in the home. So if you live in the home, you should have that homestead discount. It's a very important exemption. Number one, it drops the property values, a little different in each county. But the other thing that it does is it provides a limit of 10% that the county can raise your property taxes year over year. So we want to get that on there. Now, for any reason, if you guys own a home and have not filed that, it's okay. Let's go ahead and get that now. And that is something that you can get added for prior years. So you can get it filed for current. It's a free form. Do not pay anyone to do this. It's on the county website that I sent y'all to before. It's free. And you can actually call them. And if you have, maybe you purchased it 2 years ago, you can call and actually get that discount added to prior years and get a tax refund. So who does not want to save money? So please make sure that's on there. Other discounts, such as if you're over 65, and a long list of other items, you can look through the exemption section to see if you can apply for any other tax savings discounts. Next thing is going to be the big one that we're going to see here is the value. So there's a couple numbers you're looking for in here. There's a market value and then there's an assessed value. So the assessed value is what you're actually paying the taxes calculated on, but the market value is what that they think the house is worth. So even if the assessed value is lower and you're okay with it, if the market value is too high or there's some opportunity to drop it, you still want to. Because if that market value is higher and we don't dispute it, guess what? Next year, 10% up again, and you can have a future additional increase. So still worth, again, fighting. 3 different ways we can fight this valuation. You can do it on your own. If you guys know what you're doing, great option, and can go in there and dispute the property valuations on your own. Also, a good tool is calling your real estate agent that sold you the property if you're in contact with them, or if you need a good real estate agent in the market to pull MLS comps to show what's sold recently to see if that will help protest. Reach out. We're happy to connect you with a realtor in the market that will be happy to get you those numbers. Last option is a paid version where you can actually pay a tax professional company to dispute. And so they know what they're doing. They're actually some really good options. They do charge a fee, but if you're the one that says, I just don't, number one, have time, it's better than not doing it at all, as well as they might be able to get you some more savings as far as the property taxes. So I would absolutely recommend, one of the 3, or at least exploring should you dispute your taxes. Now, the last piece of this that's actually really important on our side is that what do you do if your taxes are higher? So if we dispute them, if we get that up, whatever may be the case, but we actually have a tax increase, what do we do? So the main thing to remember is this mortgage servicer does not get notified that your property taxes are increasing. So this notice that you're receiving today, servicing does not know. So there's no action. They're going to say, well, I need to increase your monthly payment to account for this new bill. They just don't know. They're going to find out in October, pay the bill in December. And then if you've ever received an escrow analysis that has a shortage, it's because they didn't know until that time point that the taxes were higher. The great news of getting the notice at this time of the year is if your taxes are going to be higher, we can help you determine what actions you should take. So we can look at your past escrow account versus what it is now or what it's going to be, and then what's the differential and what are some options for that. So that can include just saving up the money in a bank account to pay into the account later this year. It can include paying an extra escrow. If you are going to do that, please reach out first so we can give you some tips on that to make sure it goes towards escrow. But definitely something that you want to account for now instead of waiting all the way through December. Remember, because we're going to be paying January to December's tax bill, and by that point it's already been 12 months elapsed. So again, just wanted to get you guys the information that it's, again, these tax bills or tax notices, please pay attention to them. Let's make sure the exemptions are on there. Make sure that that valuation is something that's fair, even if you think, hey, it is fair, but let's try to save some more money. Let's help you with that. 30 days from when you receive it to file your protest. So pay attention to that deadline. Every county is a little bit different. And again, let's take some action on the property taxes once we finish up to make sure if we do need to do some, calculation, number crunching to change your escrow account, we help out with that. So anyways, it's Stephanie Johnson over here at Service First Mortgage. I hope this information was helpful. Put my contact information here and reach out if you need anything at all in regards to property taxes to make sure we can keep those mortgage payments as low as possible and save some money. Have a good one.